Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be in conversation and in relationship with other people as a more whole version of yourself? Well, you're not alone. And if this idea piques your interest and curiosity, I invite you to join my friend Manak Singh and myself, Dr. Node Smith, as we explore some of life's most challenging and interesting questions and social dilemmas in a conversation that is more about how we are relating to each other and to ourselves, and less about the information that we're presenting. So, welcome to the relational field. Like the other day, you sent me a video of Teal Swan, who you are a follower of and have turned me on to. And like I have found myself just absolutely loving her videos, as well as finding her incredibly attractive. And I would love to just kind of shout out to Teal Swan because she's freaking awesome. And my sense is that she's very down to earth for a spiritual medium. And I really respect that. It impacts me greatly to kind of watch her videos and um, like have this sense of human resonance with them. And you sent me that video the other week on approval and love. And it was really impactful for me. And I'm curious, why did you send it to me?
It was not a thought out decision. It was when I saw the video, there was this air of like, okay, let's question everything about this idea of approval and love. And it became philosophical, it became spiritual, and it was so rich that I thought, and there was so much tension in there. You could never tell, like, what is she saying? Like, is she saying that that one should go for approval, or one should not go for approval? Like, there was so much richness and richness to it that you were the first person I thought, oh yeah, I know it's gonna enjoy this.
Yeah. I loved it. It really impacted me in terms of putting some really simple language to something that I notice within myself, that when people disapprove, or I even perceive that they would disapprove, um, that's connected with an absence of love. That I often will feel um, that relationship with that person is in jeopardy. That the connection that we have is not strong. And it really gave me a lot to go inside with and question just these basic um these basic assumptions. I know that we circled in our men's group last week on this topic, and I was able to bring out some things that like I judge myself about and I disapprove of in certain ways. And hearing everybody else like really voice this, like that it doesn't have anything to do with their love for me, their view of me as a person. I was truly, I was touched, and it was like my story about that, my story about approval being linked to love in that instance, in that scenario, just totally got disintegrated. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's truly incredible that one can do that in a circle. That one can bring an idea or an association or a belief that one holds about something and just explore it and find out how wrong you really are about that thing.
Yeah. I'm with like the acknowledgement that like I haven't like said what was the disapproval, like the thing, and like I'm not going to, but I do want to just like name that I'm perfectly aware that that is happening.
what that video brought up for me, referring to Teal's video on approval not being love, is how I have equated approval and love to be the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that equation has happened unconsciously. But that unconscious association has caused a lot of suffering, to be honest. For one, it's made me historically not be able to receive feedback.
Mm-hmm.
It's made me not want to take responsibility for my shadows and the way I negatively contribute to relationships. It's also, and this is something I've learned recently, it has also contributed to me not approving disapproval.
Yeah.
In situations where it would have been loving to do so. So
yeah, what would be an example
so
of that?
An example would be, let's say a friend has made a decision and I don't think it's in their best interests, and I don't voice that because I fear like a connection will be lost, or I feel that will create distance.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that one hurts me more than the other ones. It's like it's actually gotten in the way of me being loving.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed myself doing that as well. It's certainly when I was younger, kind of going with the flow, like letting people kind of rope me into things or following along with them, uh, because I was more interested in not having the relationship be questioned, than what we were doing being right or wrong. And yeah, yeah, not being able to stand in what I actually think, and believe, with other people, and feeling or having this sense that if I think, or if I offer up a different opinion, that's going to, like, sever the relationship, and kind of learning how to navigate that, like, two things: navigate that having a different opinion doesn't actually need to mean that I'm disapproving of somebody else's opinion. It just can mean that I have a different one. Because there's been many instances that I can look back on and see that in leadership and kind of being in organizations with other people. And then, yeah, and then having this, like, urge to defend myself if I'm ever, like, disagreed with. Like, it's like somebody is just in disagreeing with me is telling me that they disapprove of me. And so then I have this kind of reaction to explain myself, like, kind of change their mind about, like, me. And it's like that feels like that's what's at stake. It's not an idea that we're talking about anymore. It's like, you have to agree with me, because if you don't, like, I'm like a less of a person.
Right.
Yeah.
So receiving disapproval, you would equate that to, I'm not meeting up to your standards.
Yeah.
Or my own standards.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like really insidious.
Yeah. And I have the same association. Like, being disapproved of causes shame in me. Feels like I've been bad, or I'm wrong in some way if whatever I do, people don't approve of. One thing that's really alive for me in this world of disapproval is, I'm going to say something that's not, it's going to be an exaggerated version of what I really mean, but I'll go with the exaggeration first.
Oh yeah, I love it. Let's rock and roll.
I feel my entire life everything that I've done in some way has been about getting approval from someone. Whether that be someone outside of me, or whether that be getting my own approval. And it feels like
what is that approval like? What does that approval give you? Like what is the approval?
The approval is that I'm not bad.
Like you're not bad. Like
I'm not defective.
Okay. Oh man. It just feels so heavy.
Yeah, it feels like being in prison your whole life.
Oh yeah. Like a big weight. It's like a burden. Yeah, and if you're in a prison, it's like you're I'm being kept away from all of all this life, all these people who are having fun and living joyful lives.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, but it's even getting that approval, because I'm spending so much time getting it, it's that's what's keeping me away from all these other people.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's also keeping me inauthentic.
Yeah, say more about that.
Because if getting approval becomes the goal, then I'm not being myself. Then I'm being what other people want me to be, or what I think other people would like to receive. And the crazy part about this is that it's never enough.
It's like a drug.
Yeah.
It's like an addiction to something that you're never going to fill that hole.
Yeah. So that's how I live my life. I've been good at getting approval, and it's not enough.
Everyone always approves. It's still not good enough. Ooh.
So for me, approval, I just want to take a bazooka and just
I disapprove of you doing that. How does that land with you?
Disapprove of me shooting at the idea of approval?
No, I disapprove of you living your life for approval of others.
That makes me feel like you're the jailer who's come with the key, and you're like, Manak, you can now. Yeah. You're good to go now.
I definitely want to unlock that door for you.
You can see sunlight after 36 years.
Oh, man. Ooh. What's it like to experience disapproval now? After, starting to circle and starting to kind of interact with these things with yourself and in groups, what's it like to, have you had the opportunity to have somebody kind of criticize or disapprove of something in your life?
Yeah, it has come up recently in intimate relationships, and I'm getting more and more comfortable with it, but it feels like I'm starting from zero. I have zero tolerance for it, and then I'm just building it little by little. Maybe I'm at, I don't know, if I was to give it a number, maybe at 10% or 15% comfort level with it.
Yeah.
So a long way to go, but it feels like I have space for more, and it feels like I don't immediately have to get triggered, or I don't immediately have to shut down or cut somebody off if I experience disapproval.
That feels good.
And Teal's video just opens me up so much more.
Yeah.
Because it tells me that, hey, disapproval does not have anything to do with not being loved.
Yeah. Yeah. They're two totally different things.
And it allows me to just let go of this compulsive need to be approved.
Yeah.
because I don't see myself, at least theoretically, losing anything when I do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What comes up for me is, and Teal didn't talk about this. I don't think she mentioned this, but it's like where does disapproval like come from, and where does love come from? It's like for me, it seems like disapproval is a cognitive exercise, like approval, disapproval. Like there's, it's like situational awareness and, context and, multiple factors of like what is right and wrong and ethics and morality, but also just like the function of the world and all of that. It's like I'm going to make a decision on whether I approve or disapprove of something kind of based on all of this cognitive information.
Mm-hmm. In other words, it's a judgment.
Yeah, it's a judgment. Exactly. Yeah. And we could say discernment, maybe like for a less of a kind of harsh word,
right?
Like maybe kind of more, I don't know, like the utility of that judgment, like maybe entering into like assessment or discernment. But yeah, it's a judgment. It's a judgment call.
Mm-hmm.
Love seems to emanate from somewhere entirely different in my world. And I really question someone who would offer up the opinion of no, love can be a cognitive expression. It's like, it just doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it seems like love comes from, the heart, the body. It comes from somewhere else, something even bigger than myself that just kind of flows like into me and then through me. Yeah.
I love how you've made it slightly more esoteric, and I will oblige you. I do love the distinction of disapproval or approval being, in some sense, a product of the mind, whereas love being something energetic, something that is felt at every level, like physical, emotional, mental,
Yeah.
spiritual, and in that sense, being much deeper than just some kind of a discernment or an assessment. And it's so sad to think that a lot of people, including myself, like just have grown up thinking that those are the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just wildly different things. It's like not being able to tell the difference between like a house cat and a lion.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
What I'm curious about is after your experience in the men's circle, where you expressed something that you thought or suspected that people would disapprove of, and realizing that they did not. What was the impact of that for you?
The impact was it was pretty profound. To hear like how people accept me based on like their sense of me and kind of their um like their experience of me as a whole, which like I say it and I'm like, well, yeah, duh, but that's not how I typically orient to those things. It's like, oh, if I do something that I think or have a story about it being bad, right, or I kind of disapprove of, or I think that other people have like a negative connection with it, right, then I have this idea that that's the only thing that they will see in me, that it will just destroy everything. And here's the meta, right? Is that like I do that. I see myself doing that in throughout my life. That, oh, like that person did that. Well, that must mean that they're not like who they say they are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, okay. So that's a projection that I also like I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm projecting that onto like other people. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working most of my life to get past that, because I don't like it. It causes me tons of problems. Um, yeah.
What I'm hearing is this need or universal need to I've completely lost my thought, but I'm gonna it's this I'm gonna try again. It's this universal need to be to be allowed to have contradictions,
Mm.
and to be allowed to approve and disapprove of certain things about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that does not mean that you don't love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That just means that I'm figuring out who I am and what this place, this life is.
Yeah. 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 It's like we talk about all these things, and like if the snapshot is like, oh, because we talked about these things must be universal, like concrete, never changing aspects of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's actually not reality. What's closer to the truth is like I'm talking about it because I'm interacting with it. Like I'm participating with it. And part of that participation is like getting it sometimes and like not getting it sometimes. Like things that have kind of like fully integrated into like just my being. I don't think I talk about that much. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's like last week's news. Like it's not, not that great. And I think that's why like unconditional love comes up so much for me. It's like because I'm fucking working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not getting it like probably even half the time. It's like I'm falling short like in all of these areas of my life, and so it's like top of mind. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Like I gotta love myself like in this, and I keep coming back to it. Right? If I mastered it and it was like 100% of my life, like it's like, oh, okay. Why would I talk about it?
I love it, and I'm reminded of a phrase from one of Neil Donald Walsh's book, where he says that you teach what you have to learn.
Yeah.
And like if you have completely figured something out, there's really no reason to be talking about it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Another thing that was coming up for me when you were saying that
doesn't mean that I am going to like all of a sudden start teaching people about finances though.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe there are more levels to what you decide to teach.
Yeah, I think that's like next life.
Yeah.
The financial lesson is next life.
Another thing that was coming up for me when you were talking about how the things that you're talking about are the things that you're practicing, is that you are the process.
I love that sentence so much. You are the process. I literally was talking to a patient today about that.
Right.
Yeah. It came up like she didn't want to trust me. I was like, well, can you trust the process? Because like you shouldn't trust me.
Right.
Like I'm not even part of the equation here.
Right.
I'm just some dude that's like asking you questions. Like all of this process is happening inside of you. And so we've had this whole kind of back and forth like exploration of the process.
And how did she take it?
Oh, she loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot easier for her to even kind of relate to the idea of trust when like I wasn't even part of the equation.
And when you were having that discussion with her and you said that, what did you really mean by that? Like, what were you trying to communicate to her?
I think that like the subtext of it, like the deeper cut is like you need to trust yourself. Like you need to trust yourself. And then the kind of like the layer right above that is like the process is finding yourself. Like that's what this process is. So like when you say you are the process, I am the process. It's like, yeah, this human experience, this like incarnation here, this is all there is.
Yeah, and I feel like this point is not so well understood, because oftentimes, now I'm going to give you my experience of this statement. Oftentimes, I see things in black and white. So it's like either I'm doing everything perfectly, or I'm not. And if I'm not doing it, then something's wrong. Either I'm wrong or something else is wrong, but something's wrong. Something is not right. This needs to be fought, resisted, done something with. And my only goal is this like completed version, and only then things are fine. And that
doesn't sound like a process.
Yeah, that's not a process.
It sounds like a switch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh yeah. I just like thought of like wiring my house, like how like the process of wiring a switch. It's like the switch works because there's this like a whole network like underneath, like in the walls. And
yeah,
I don't know if that's a good analogy or not.
What I understood from that analogy is that to make it work, like there's so many intermediate stages.
Yeah.
And like every stage has to be approved of, be respected, in order for that switch to turn on.